Hey guys, Matt Korbanek here for Guitar Lessons in Your Living Room. This is going to be your quick tip on soloing. Why you shouldn't start by using your blues scales. I know they sound cool, but it can cause a problem and kind of stifle you as a guitar player later down the road. So let's talk about it. Okay, usually this happens whenever you've been taking lessons for a while, you've been playing for a while, you learned a couple chords, you learned some songs and so on and so forth, blah, 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 and then you want to start soloing. Where do you start? Whenever my students come in and they ask me, hey, I want to start doing this, here's what I recommend. Start with your majors and minors. Don't start with the blues scales. I know that it's a tradition for guitar players to start with the blues scales. I'm sure that it, started back as far back as everybody trying to imitate, Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix and so on and so forth. And it kind of became a mainstay of how to do it. That's how I learned. The problem is that as you work on these scales, they get kind of pounded into your fingers and you always kind of sound bluesy. Now, if that's what you're shooting for, or you're in a blues band, that's great. But what if you're in a heavy metal band or something? You may not want your solos to sound bluesy. And that's where you can run into the problem. It's very simple. Don't start with them. Start with your majors and your minors. I have a comprehensive system that starts with, we go from the majors to the dominant seventh to the Dorian minors. And then later on, if you want to add in the blues scales, that's fine. I'm not saying the blues scales are bad. They can be pretty cool. Understanding the theory and understanding how to add in blue notes to your style can really take you up a notch. Like I said, start with the majors and the minors and then add in the blues scales later. You'll be a much better guitar player for it. I'm Matt Korbanek. Subscribe to this channel, check us out at mkguitarlessons.com, and listen to our podcast, Intensify Music Talk. And I'll see you next time.